Pancaro, Diego Simeone and Okochi, Atletico de Madrid. Then ubenya Juan Sebastian Veron, Pavel Nedved, Stankovic. Then wabenya Simone Inzaghi. Then wabenya El Mancini. Simone Inzaghi have always had a love story with Lazio when it comes to the playing days. And the success story ubenya as a coach. Now, Simone Inzaghi as a player for Lazio back in 1999-2000. Not only so Timmy born home modern Etimi Eddie Omoji the Serie A title, but the furthest they've gone in the UEFA Champions League, he was part of the team. And in 1999-2000 was the same season as Lazio Eje Coppa d'Italia. Edisio Monaso. Now, on a player or boy during the first time at Lazio qualified to the knockout stage of the Champions League, he also became the second coach to qualify Lazio to the knockout stage of the Champions League, which happened in 2020-2021 season. It will be team now with Strakosha, Francesco Acerbi, Sebastian Radu, Patrick Marusic, Milankovic Savic, Escalante, Luis Alberto Fares, Ciro Immobile, and Calçado up front. This was a typical game against Borussia Dortmund in their group. And also a second they qualify in 2020-2021 season. As a player, he makes sure that Lazio qualifies. As a coach, Obe coaches on Lazio qualify. It will all just team no Mauricio Sarri coming to pick up such a team like Lazio. And a certain success story under a player, a former player, was a coaching team. It was a huge task for Mauricio Sarri. In the league, things are not going on well. But in the Champions League, we're making sure say also team finding ways and means. So bet me attract Feyenoord more, any Celtic more. Now what me atoso se cannot do qualify. Akako piemu in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. Sorry, Nankasana at Napoli. Some of these things were difficult for him to achieve. Ono obuke venokra na se league no ba beji anu asate aba form. Na do na wo dide bi se onye coach abetimi do won ato no se trophy ko betimi agibi dia ma. But I think Enra Omomaye a very spirited performance in a long run. And if you look at these players, they've also made their history. Patrick Lazari, Hisard, Luis Alberto Vercino, Kamada, Filippo Anderson, Ciro Immobile, and Zakagni. It was steady 2020-21 season now. Players are akawo team no. Ubetima Hemudi, no Luis Alberto, no Hemudi, no Ciro Immobile, then no Hemudi, no Patrick Ewaha. So these three players give them the needed experience to make sure that what happened in 2020-2021 season, Lazio betime push forward, and Mauricio Sarri have led these particular lieutenants so well. Etimidio ma qualify. Yabebo Omabaso ho. Then AC Milan betime fear lose to Dortmund by 3-1. Quite surprising. The last time I who say Dortmund ekwakoshe AC Milan, our Stadio di San Siro was in 2002-2003. Omukosho by 1-0. It was also in the group stage. But you will say AC Milan to be per kwambi to PA free group ni de koy. But this is an AC Milan side. Our mobile Champions League. Enye easy so be free in the group stage. Omukoshe chire buy last season no. You will say AC Milan eboko PA of the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. Now, okay, tamani or primary school ni book be an kind Charles Dickens book be A Tale of Two Cities. So kaisa book no. Now, that was when the French Revolution moving from that particular monarchy kind of stage to a more or a new modern way of managing their country. Now, a very tale of two cities in this particular context because AC Milan is still remaining in the past where Inter Milan are moving to a revolutionary way. Our mono winning games and making sure so many room or Champions League now consistent at least in the knockout stage every single year. So now the modern Inter Milan and the olden AC Milan, but the olden AC Milan is not about results. But it's about their mentality and their mindset, which is still hunting them. Say, you 2 years that's a big club, but players you kutayeno and you want to man omoye. So Dortmund as a remark by 3-1. What's next for Stefano Pioli? But Bishop moved to Nandebi say because football is a game of like smaller margins. Olivier Giroud in the penalty as early as the 6th minute, and Oshesa go now. Believe you me. Because psychologically, Dortmund, I don't see how Dortmund would have even come back in the game because Milan by misses that particular penalty and within the 10th minute, Namako is when a penalty and this becomes a huge issue because Olivier Giroud is the most experienced player within the setup assistants and or a leader of this particular generation of AC Milan team. Zlatan Bayane o make sure so the Serie A. Giroud so be any there or the the Champions League semi-final, but he needed to step up at this particular time to help AC Milan. Went to me and them, and it is of the smaller margins within a game and psychologically how things can turn within a minute, and that is what happened to AC Milan. Or meant to me and found qualify and found common lose by 3-1. Most of these players within the setup, no. Say your motor tones and I would say, in terms of a DDB over there, but when it comes to quality wise, they were missing players like Rafael Leao in this setup. And now I catch up with you, say open play chances. The most created in the UEFA Champions League, Rafael Leao. Then number 2, were completing a lot of dribbles, averaging not less than 1.5 dribbles per game. So if you had him playing against Nicolas Sula, you could have counted on it, say at least we wait my day. See, but unfortunately, no man to me and
but also this season has injury. See how much power.
Yes, AC Milan
because no Malik Chow crowd. It says so far season where Omania 25 injuries.
Yes, and it's a huge problem for, and even their midfield, they are failing to get constant double pivot for themselves. Somebody me they about call my name. No more planning na years and season. Can be biako ya kaisima Banasa and Loftus Cheek as a double pivot. Now Banasa is out. So add the Mbabe Shim, Tijani Rangers, Mbabe Shim, games we want my love to stick on to me, Mono Akupran, so the conchain. Then you have Chukwueze and Rafael Leao, so now come 2 years or Komusubit Master T games, and then Pulisic playing in the role of Brahim Diaz as the number 10, but still in Timmy and Fasa and Famomo. And AC Milan, Bishop just they've always tried on the typical old fashioned number 10, from Rui Costa to Kaka, coming in Crampo Babi Pio Mokofa, this guy from Belgium, did be Pio with Salmekes, not Salmekes, the other guy or Maton the Manico. Only be PM as the number 10 of free Club Brugge. And then the Bono Crown Fat, then Brahim Diaz, every making the position his own. After Brahim Diaz and one game Naba, so about the number 10 in the Amomo. And Brahim Diaz and the Quaco PM or Madrid is not even playing. He's not even playing. So it hurts a lot, say AC Milan and suffer these kind of things. And then Manchester United the Quaco PM or hell.
Are they?
Oh yes.
Argentina what 10 minutes are
Galatasaray for home no unya wura man African on mu pie na bo se bana kakraka ne bo honom ne atwe welcome to hell dede waso nyina beti waso
Sano ma bi say the pedigree of United e betimi ask e wo mo
you see even tough teams go there and they crumble even tough teams go there and they crumble and one support
United in top team anymore na
United is a top team
listen also even
top team
United is a top team
now. Yeah, top team. United a top team. But what the environment that they create? And one of supporters in the ball, 60% of the game they might players. One way crana who play a general channel or floor class a pass crowd until we have a bonache. We bet me at team. After your frost, obi through a cheap, obi through a cheap, I won't tell you any one near the core. And this is going to be a test of character for Manchester United at this stage of the season. They've had test of characters when it comes to the league. Test of characters near say on one starting season near results in Koye, but they've maneuvered their way to get consistent results being in the league. But in the Champions League, Manchester United's biggest weakness has always been so take lead na be over 10 near show.
Okay.
Omo to take an aben because against Bayern Munich they had opportunity to draw the game or even win. Now 4-3. Now against Galatasaray, they take the lead. Galatasaray babete their show. Now Copenhagen home washano. But away, they take 2-goal lead against Copenhagen. Actually, Kromusa be take lead man be 3 to Copenhagen over 10 and no about Beshano. So Manchester United in this particular competition have always been about Yebeshe by your team winning games, and it's becoming a huge issue. Now, another man for putting in context, I say Hoyland goes near a bad luck their club. No? Because anytime he scores, Manchester United cannot win game in the Champions League. That is a fact.
Sir.
That is a fact.
Rasmus Hoyland ne shegwa.
Bayern Munich shego me boa. Man United winning.
Derby.
Against Galatasaray shego Man United winning.
Derby.
Against Copenhagen home nya no shego Man United winning and no man winning.
Omo fine.
Copenhagen away shego mienu. Manchester United winning and no lose. That is it. So it is factually the UEFA Champions League. Despite say, Oya joint top scorer in the Champions League, you know, the goals not have proven to be a bad luck. I'm not saying he say a because what was about assistance. It is factual. So Shego, Manchester United in team winning games.
Okay.
And going to such a tough ground, you expect
now so 5 goals.
Yes, you would expect that Manchester United will carry alongside a tough. I'm may say Davinson Sanchez, but I don't think he's going to hurt them a lot because Davinson Sanchez was their weakest link at Old Trafford. On an weakest link at Old Trafford. Galatasaray for no.
Former Tottenham Hotspur.
Former Tottenham Hotspur. But Musiala, Ehan, Nelson, Boy, Angelino, Demebi, Torreira, Ziyech, Mertens, Zaha, Icardi. And then one battle I made passion. Yes. One battle I made passion Nepa Luta. Referred Zaha. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Because the first leg at Old Trafford, Diego Dalot and Bo as the right back.
Okay.
And Nipado no na ni ya hear game ni bibia na agi 2 years and Diego Dalot on the day. And says I had ni en kwan kakra.
Okay.
Or yen ho adwuma pa. So if you have Aaron Wan-Bissaka and look so over the other hand side facing Ziyech and Boye. Boye has been one of their best players this particular season as the right back. Rasta guy be say no nya no so seje forward no ba. Pressure Manchester United Campo will love to sign him. And most teams are looking for a second Komusa Krabe team. But you look at how a City Tiana. The test comes in with Wan-Bissaka Luxor facing Boye and Ziyech. Then Zaha and the other hand side of the left back Angelino. Then over in Finfino. How you can keep Dries Mertens quiet and more quiet. Man United will be counting on 18-year-old Kobe Menu to control the game.
Sir.
Which personally no. Ko Galatasaray akobo the nyoma tension what they will create is also going to be another test of character apart from Man United team for Kobe Menu say obetima handle na but trust you me yeah how Maguire McTominay Bruno Fernandes Garnacho Højlund all of these at a very tough stadium. We've seen teams where when we say Barcelona some time ago with the Pedri Mokoye. If this case made something for Manchester United against Everton, this is a tougher test for them to do something. And Manchester United will be reliant on what happens between Bayern Munich and Copenhagen. At home for Bayern Munich, what Manchester United or Galatasaray can be happy about. They say Bayern Munich, they say Obulusu Champions League, you know. 3 to 4 years.
April 2021.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. So surely Bayern Munich will have to win it and build their confidence, and they want to finish the group stage with 100%. That is what's going to help Galatasaray. But this is a game for safe reasons. Go for both teams to score and over 1.5. Both teams to score and over 1.5. I don't see how Manchester United can maneuver their way to win this game in this tough environment unless they break down. Because I didn't ding.
Mate,
I didn't have a ding.
Mate, me da se Akomeah aye adwuma ni nyina